There was like a turning point, and there was a cave. I think it might have been on the way to the next one. Where could it be? I guess maybe it was down here. I don't know. How the hell can I not remember where that cave was? Am I gonna have to look at the freaking previous videos just to verify where it was? Mysterious lost cave. Because when we first saw, you know, the Pokemon from the future, that Jugus, or however it's called, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's see the part that actually had encountered that cave. Yeah, what part? Let's see if I was part 89. God damn, I hate this freaking inbuilt mouse, it's really annoying. And so that's that area right now we're at. Okay, we are in the right area. Okay, how did I get there? There's some cave a little past this waterfall area. How did I get there? God, I hate this video player, it's so bad. I'll figure it out. It is in the area though. Maybe it's around here. Because in the video I went through there, but then I went ahead here somewhere maybe. I don't know. It's like I just can't be asked to watch the video up to that point, man. Do I have to retrace every bit of my goddamn step just because... God, I hate the video player though, it's so bad. You can't even freaking scroll to the right point in the freaking thing. Should have opened it with the yellow video player. Okay, this area right now is where the video is at. Okay, so I went in there. What did I do when I got in there? I went out here, and I went around here, and I ran around a bit. Oh, it's gotta be around here somewhere then. That's a tree. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, that's all that. Good Jugus. We must find out what could be at the top of this cave. Shiny stones. It's like someone's like not watching the video properly, they hear shiny, it's like, shiny Pokemon? Ah, it's just a shiny stone, that sucks. Must climb. Are you serious? We've hit a point where we can no longer get any further. This is kind of disappointing. We look ridiculous. Can't even get a good look at what's up there. Maybe we could climb from the other side and find our way in. Maybe that would work. Got so many berries. Oh, seriously? They thought of everything, didn't they? Well, I guess that answers that question. Sort of. The question being, can we actually get up that waterfall? The answer is no. I thought, you know, once we get Miraidon back and be able to explore this area with Miraidon, there'd be a lot more to see, but there's really a disappointing lack of, what's the word I'm looking for? Freedom, I suppose. Not quite as much to see as I would have expected, honestly. Let's try to get as high up as we can without actively leaving the place. Or is this like the entrance? Might be the entrance. I feel like I'm playing Legends Arceus, man. Which area is this? Seriously? Still don't know how to climb buildings. Oh yeah, there was the other one, wasn't there? Iron Thorns. Haha, missed me. I didn't miss shit. Now, will it fail in the same way it did last time? Probably. I haven't got any more Pokeballs either, so you know. I've already not in the best of states for this, you know. It's a freaking Tyranitar from the future. It's not gonna go down easy. And of course it's immune. Everything's immune to this at this point. Try to poison it instead. It's just spamming Sandstorm. It's like there's already a Sandstorm, you fool. I thought it said Iron Thomas for a second then. Just gonna have to rely on a Great Ball. Holy shit, it worked. That's a freaking... It's from the future, but it's still a Tyranitar. Also, I find that maybe that was intentional as well. We can't actually get Larvitar in this version. It's exclusive to the yellow version. So they give you the future form here instead. And I think that's the case with another Pokemon as well. Yeah, Juglius. It's non-future version of that Pokemon is in the yellow version. So I wonder if they did the same for this, the other future Pokemon, if they're Pokemon that we can obtain in this version, but the future versions are only available in the yellow game. Yellow version. Iron Thorns that has been added to Pokedex. Paradox Pokemon Rock Electric type Iron Thorns. Some of its notable features match those of an object described in a certain expedition journal as Iron Thorns. AKA, they were very, very, very lazy when it came to writing the Pokedex entries. They were like, okay, it's a Tyranitar from the future, it's cool. It's got the electric typing now, isn't that cool? Could we, like, draw attention to any of that? Nah, we'll just reference the book. Height 5.3, weighs 668 pounds. Also, I suppose while we're at it, who knows what habitat is? Habitat is the future. What the fuck? Oh, that's the legendary in the yellow version, isn't it? Iron Valiant. They say its habitat's unknown, but we know that they all spawn in Area 0. It's just this one has not much of a chance of spawning. Very little. This one apparently is the Pokemon that he would use as his ace in the yellow version. In this version he uses Iron Valiant, and in the yellow version he uses the other one. And I've noticed as well, I think in the yellow version the professor is a woman. I'm assuming the role is still the same, where it's Arvin's parent. Is that the hint that his parents are, you know, both dead? Because, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, in this version it's his father, in the other version it's his mother. They both have this obsession with the future. And this is one from the other version too. No, it isn't actually. This is, the evolved form of this. Apparently you need to collect all those little bastards you find, you know, in the overworlds. But yeah, kind of weird. Look at me, I'm cool. But can't be found anywhere. Except that's a lie. Iron Moth. Can't be found anywhere, but that's a lie, because we can get it in this version. Quite ominous looking, isn't it? Do you want your iron bundle with that, sir? And this right here is another one of those ones, but from the yellow version. I guess that's why there's a big gap here, because, you know, they'd all be numbered. It's like, I assume Iron Threads might be in both versions, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these 5 are actually this version, so maybe there'd be 5 Pokemon in between all of this. So if that's no 76. Wait a minute. That might be one from the other version too. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. That would be 6 then. Maybe they use this thing instead of Iron Threads in the other version, because they are very similar looking. Also, apparently this thing I think might be some kind of weird magneton in the future, which is bizarre. Anyways, what was I doing? I was trying to find a spot that's Venomoth. Venomoth. No can Venomoth. Try to find how high we can go without leaving the area. Wait, it's down there. Curious. Are we climbing now? It's a long way down. Stealth Rock. Whoa, easy. Okay, where's the best way we can possibly go through? So you get these annoying bits where you can't really climb. You're like, nah, we can't have the player have fun climbing around. This isn't Skyrim. I'm sure there's probably people who have been able to glitch their way into places you're not supposed to. I wouldn't know how to do that though. You know what? Actually, screw this. Let's just go all the way to the bottom. By the bottom, I don't mean the actual bottom of this place, because I don't want to encounter Miraidon if he is down here. At least not right now, anyway. I got all things to do. Like choose what gym to take on. Okay, so wrong button. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gyms. So we're gonna need 8, the number 8 for a random number generator. Here's how this is gonna work. we're gonna have whatever number turns up twice will be the first one we take on. So first number 2, 4, 7, 3, 4. So number 4. Who is number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going for the water gym first. Which is, you know, not that far from where we are right now, actually. And Larry's closer, but you know. Whatever. We can get on these buildings. Was this the one that had the warehouse? Is this the warehouse? I think it might be. They're storing freaking iron bundles in there, man. That's why they got the Delbird mascots. Just to throw people off their, you know, trail. Think, it's just something innocent. It's just something to do with the Delbirds. Nothing shady going on around here. Always facing the opposite way. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I got nothing for you, man. You can go your own way and all that. One trainer in this entire area. Seriously? I guess I haven't thoroughly explored the area as much as I would have expected to have. That is one giant ass Voltorb. Wait, no, that's not a Voltorb, that's an Electrode. It's gonna blow! I guess Electrodes are, you know, prone to exploding when they see you. Which direction leads to where I need to go? It would be southwest. Of course, you know, I mean, we can climb over this shit, but, you know, still, there's like a mountain in our way, so it's not as simple as, oh yeah, just head southwest. Yeah, I could have just flew there, honestly. But hey, I wouldn't find these random items. Just where the hell am I? I've gotten off the beaten path, haven't I? It's just down there, man. I just realized, I went to that Pokemon Center, I didn't even stock up on Pokeballs. What was I thinking? Is it up over here, or is it over there? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the city right there. Might as well check this out over here. Rare bones. It's Lycanroc. We haven't got this version, so I might as well go for it. It's like you don't ever challenge it alone because some random NPCs show up. Eventually. I mean, do we enter a crystal? I mean, it doesn't look that big on the outside. For some reason I thought that Sylveon was mine. It's like, I don't remember that being at the starting line of my Pokemon. Okay, maybe I should have cheered. Oh no! Molly's been knocked out for the first fucking time and by a fucking Lycanroc, are you serious? Didn't count! Didnon't count if it got revived automatically. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Look at your turn now! When did you get so tough, man? Are you serious? Wait. Why did the Oh, I guess it's because we're stuck with this one, I guess. Shit. That's a bit problematic. Heal up! Not really much of a heal, is it? Haha! Uh-oh. Well, if you say so. I keep forgetting that. Ah, I didn't fucking charge it. God damn it. I went to the Pokemon Center or anything. Just like, because I didn't heal my Pokemon, it didn't do anything. It's like, God damn it. Fuck. Dude, man. Turn-based shit, man. It's like, you know, in JRPGs where it's like in real time. Heal up, guys. Why is this one so much tougher than every other battle we've had? This is insanity. Ooh. Heal him up again. I just realized that all bar is the timer bar, isn't it? Jesus Christ. I guess we got no choice. Fuck you, Lycanroc. You troublemaker. You got one last attack in, work dick. I will use the Master Ball. No. You know what? Actually, I will use a Premier Ball because it matches your color scheme. And then it breaks out. It's like, yeah, we got tougher now, fool. Jesus Christ. Am I ready for the gym? Is that's this stage? It feels like everything's just suddenly all the Pokemon have taken steroids. They've gotten a lot tougher. Midnight Farm, this Lycanroc has an extremely vicious temperament. Yeah, it certainly did, and it was in ice form as well. It will happily sustain injuries for the sake of taking down its opponents. The Tera. Tera. Rock. Of course. But that's rock with... You know what? Screw it. Tera Rock. More like Tera Cock. What an asshole. He's the first Pokemon to knock out Molly, you son of a bitch. But it didn't count because it just gets automatically revived in that battle, so didn't count, didn't count. At least we got to see how the Tera battles actually work out like that. And they really did. They were like, oh, encouraging. It's like, okay, gotta use the Tera Orb on your Pokemon, but I didn't have it. I should actually do that. Of course you have to bloody load. Okay, that looks weird. Seriously? Completely unnecessary, but they're like, no, you gotta load it in with the elevator. You can't cheap your way out of that. That's what I was trying to say. I should, you know, heal up at the Pokemon Center so that I can get the Tera Orb refilled. Or whatever word you'd really use for something like that. And also stock up on more Pokeballs, because my god, I'm barely got any of the good Pokeballs at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. Much like how they built a city of water in a goddamn desert that has sandstorms on a regular basis. What a terrible idea. Oh, by the way, did you know? Now that you have a Hall of Fame badge, I've unlocked the judge function for you. What does that do? Well, in your boxes, you can press the plus button twice to navigate to and check the individual strengths inherent to your Pokemon. Or did you already know that? Well, I do hope my little tidbits come in handy. Get back to this whenever you need. Tera Orb? You did power my Tera Orb, right? You recharge it? Or was I lied to? Is my Tera Orb permanently broken? Or are we just like, you know, after finding out where the Tera Orbs come from, we feel like we shouldn't be using them? Is my Tera Orb charged? Or do I have to pay for charges? I'll use one of those. I'll use LP. Get some Premier Balls. Get 30 of these, I'll pay with cash. Luxury ball, I'll buy 60 with cash. Let's have a look at this feature then. It's like, this one's okay. How's Molly then? Good stats. Good stats for Sylveon. Okay stats for Venny. I guess that explains. I mean, Venny's kind of. That we don't have what, you know, is popularly being known as online as HM slave. You know, back in the day where you have a designated Pokemon to use moves like Cut and Rock Smash and Strength and stuff like that. Don't have that anymore, you know, because, you know, don't have that element to the gameplay anymore. But, you know, it's as close as it's gonna get there, because, you know, I keep Venny around. Not just because the novelty of having a Venomoth, because, you know, you don't really see that Pokemon much in the mainline games for some reason. And, you know, it's so surreal seeing, like, when I saw a Venonat in 3D, because that's something I don't think I'd ever seen before in one of these games. Well, to be fair, they've only really in recent years actually switched to proper 3D, but you know, first one I played was freaking Pokemon Colosseum, but you know, you could actually get Venonat and Venomoth in that, but you'd have to trade it, you know. The point is, you don't really see it very often. And I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But the main reason to keep around is, you know, for Stun Spore, which has not come in handy very much lately because most Pokemon are immune to it. And Dreadnought apparently is just pretty average. My Tauros has good stats, and my Talonflame, despite being, you know, on the team the second longest next to our starter, only has okay stats. Now, who has fantastic stats? Apparently this Breloom. Of course it does, it's a terraformed one. It all makes sense. This Wooper. This Wooper's from Manchester, and it's got great stats. Because that's the one that we got in a trade. One of the few in-game trades you can do. Well, Espafra that I trained has actually got great stats. So I guess it gives you a bit of an incentive to be like, okay, if it says it's got great stats, maybe you should focus on training this Pokemon. Amazing stats for the Goth. Amazing stats for Tyranitar. Amazing stats for that Tarok. No wonder why he kicked my ass. Anyone else got any amazing stats around here? I guess at best they, you know, for mediocre, just like okay stats. They're not gonna be like terrible stats. Just okay. It's okay, I guess. About average. You know, it'll just get his ass kicked in any competitive battle. But then again, it wouldn't even matter if my Pokemon had the best stats. I'd get my ass kicked in a competitive battle because I don't really do that kind of thing. I remember when I played Sun and Moon, and you know, in those games, you actually could play online without freaking having to freaking have a subscription. Although you did have to like sign up on a website, which was annoying, but still. I took a few battles on against all players. Lost all but one of them. I somehow pulled off a win once, and only once. And I was like, that's good enough for me. I'm not a very competitive gamer. Amazing stats for Tera Flow. Maybe I should evolve that Tera Flow. Oh, where's my shiny? There's a hopping. Shiny hopping. Where is it? My boxes are so unorganized. So the way I can highlight, what buttons is it? No. Let's go to search. I'd like to find a Hoppip. Okay, so they're both in here. This one, I think, is just the regular one. The shiny one only has okay stats? How disappointing is that? Anyway, let's get to what we came here for. Which is to become a troll and go under this bridge and wait for people to cross it. Now, let's get to the gym. Now we gotta go all the way back up there again. The stupid thing is, we come back down here to battle the guys, so it's like, what's even the point? That's the trainer right there. You gave us the Manchester Whooper. It's a Whooper that speaks with a Manchester accent. Also comes equipped with a knife. He's so cool, old man Tofu, incredible. Incredible.
Hey, step right up, welcome to the Cascarrafa I. Hello, fellows, look who it is, I was expecting someone else.
Top champion, I came instead. Top champion.
Aha, I see, Miss Greta put you up to this, did she? It feels like just yesterday that you were out collecting your badges. Now look at you. Already champion rank. You're like one of those fish Pokemon that completely changes shape and name as it evolves. All full of life. What a great catch. And now this promising up and comer here to test my abilities herself. Don't worry, this old man used to facing harsh reviewers. Bother restaurant business. Alrighty then, you need to battle this old man and see if he's still fit to be called gym leader. That's what I like to hear, right this way.
I'm going to absolutely pulverize you. That's not us saying that to them, that's him saying that to us. And it's like, oh yeah, remember that cool market thing you had to do? You gotta do that again before we can battle. It's like, wait, what?
Ever since you fought for that choice seaweed for me, all my dishes usually have been big hits. Thanks for that. Guess it's no surprise you did so well what with being worthy of champion rank. Goodness gracious, but do I ever meet all kinds of people who are doing this job. I've seen people like yourself who are at full speed ahead like a raging river, and plenty of people who settle down like a calm lake. You barely understand me with this accent, can ya? Way all the fuck tend I prefer the latter, of course, but this old man himself finds that a bit dull. If it's flow into the ocean, that water then climbs up into the clouds and becomes rain. And when those rivers, branch off into other rivers, we give them different names until they all connect to one. I am Kofu the Torrent, ever changing just like water. Now come see what I'm made of. It's mostly water, because the human body is mostly made of water. Facts.